What's going on, guys? I just got back from Harbor Freight. Never been to Harbor Freight before. Everybody's been telling me how great it is. I finally had time to go and stop by and check it out. I was in the area where the closest Harbor Freight to me is, and decided to stop in and check it out, and I picked up a few things. So this is what I come up with here. See if we can get all this in the shot here. So what I got was, I got these hex bit sets. It goes up to, I don't know what size that is, freaking 5/8 or something maybe. And then this one goes up to 17 millimeters, the metric version of it. And I got these because a lot of things you find in like transmission cases, rear end housings, take some of these as fuel and drain plugs. I got some impact universal joints, those type, and then I got some of these type here. I got a few 3/8 drives extensions. They didn't really have any 1/2 inch drive extensions that I needed. I already have a few. I need some more longer ones. I'm going to get them somewhere else. I've got this set of Torx here. I've got this set of swivel metric 3/8 drive impact sockets. I thought those would come in handy. I used to have some Snap-on that were deeper than this. I let my dad have them. And I got this adapter set here. It's got everything even up to the 1 inch to 3/4 and 3/4 to 1 inch. Got these Torx T-handles here. Those are pretty handy for certain things. And they go from T10 to T40. And they have these magnetic holders here that are, they got a picture on it that like you stick it on the wall there and you hang stuff on it. But I'm thinking about just using this for like a socket rail and letting my socket stick on there and putting it in my big toolbox drawer. So I'm gonna try that out and see how that works. I've got the T-handle and the standard and metric Allen wrench. And see, these are handy sometimes if you got something you're trying to take apart that's down in a hole. It's not very tight, but it's down recessed in a hole, like some of the plastic stuff, you know, and whatnot. I got a couple of these parts holders here with a magnet, so taking bolts and stuff out, won't lose them all on the floor like the last job we did here, and had to look for them. And they had these O-ring sets here, and I got a metric and a standard. I thought that would be pretty handy to have on hand. So all of this stuff right here together that you see here was less than $200. And I don't know the quality of all this stuff, but you know, being strictly hand tools and everything, I think it should be okay for what I'm going to do with it. And if this was Snap-on stuff, this would be, you'd be looking at least $1,500 for this, because I used to buy all Snap-on stuff, and I've got Snap-on sockets. I've got 2 sets of Snap-on sockets. I bought a set of the chrome thin wall, and I kept breaking them, so I bought a set of their impact sockets, and these are 3/8 deep sockets. And I think I give almost $300 per set, from like 10 to, I think the chrome sockets are 10 to 19 millimeter, and the impacts are like 10 to, or no, 8 to 24 millimeter or something, I think. Now they are almost $300 a set. The impact sockets are wallered out so much I can't hardly use them, and half of my chrome sockets, thin walls, are broken. Can't find a Snap-on man anywhere unless you work for a shop. I'm not sure. Somebody told me they thought you could send them in somewhere. I'm not real sure if they'll replace the wallered out ones, if they got to be broke, or what the deal is on that. If anybody knows, leave it in the comments, because I'm not sure. But I know it's a hassle. You pay that much for something, you can't find a Snap-on man to warranty it, or they don't want to warranty it. So I'm just going to go and buy some cheap stuff that doesn't matter if it breaks. These are supposed to have some kind of warranty. As cheap as these are, if it breaks, throw it away and go get another one, you know. But if this was Snap-on, you'd be looking at, you know, these are almost $300 a set from Snap-on, because they get $25, $30 a socket. So you'd be looking at 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, probably 13 for these little adapters here, probably 14 with that. Probably $100 here, 15, probably 16, 17. And then if you bought this other stuff, you'd be looking at, I bet with tax and everything, you'd be 1,800 bucks or better
You know, so almost 10 times the price of what I paid for this at Harbor Freight. I think a lot of the Snap-on stuff, I mean, it's good stuff and I like it, but I think a lot of what you're paying for is the convenience factor, because it was very convenient when I used to work at a shop. Truck pulls up, you got to get what you need, finance it, you pay 20 bucks a week, 40 bucks a week, whatever you can afford. And, you know, you got tools or whatever. If you break something that's warranted, it's pretty much no hassle. When you don't work at a shop anymore and you need to get tools warranted, it becomes a hassle. So I'm going this route. I was going to get some sockets and stuff, but I found another deal on some sockets on the internet, and I'll post that in another video that I think seems like for about the same money. It's the same quality of socket, but seems like you get maybe 1 or 2 more sockets in the set, what I was looking at. So I think I'm gonna go that route, and I can find some other, like some extensions that are better deal and whatnot. So, and this here was a better deal in this than what I found on the other stuff. So there'll be another video to come with that, but I just want to show you this, guys. And I found a lot of other stuff in there I wanted to. They had some air over hydraulic truck jacks and stuff in there I thought was pretty neat. A lot of knickknacks in there. I've never been in there, so I spent probably a good hour and a half in there walking around picking this stuff out what I wanted. But I'm gonna open this up and get it in my toolbox, and I'll give you all a little shot of that. Alright guys, I got some of my tools put in my box here. They're not real organized, but it's how they are for right now. First thing, I'll show you this O-ring kit here. They look like just your normal old O-ring kit there. It's got a little chart up there. It shows you the sizes and whatnot, I guess. But that looks like that'll be real handy. So I got both of those there. One standard, one metric. I just kind of threw my T-handles down here in this drawer. It's really the only drawer I got that's deep enough to put them in. I don't know about the quality of these, you know, if you really bowed up on this, if you twist this off at the handle. I don't know. Surely it's more than just pressed in the plastic there. I mean, surely it's got like a bigger something up there to hold inside of the plastic, keep the plastic from stripping. I don't know that for sure. But these are just for like something if you got a, you know, a hole with a screw in and you just need to take it out. I thought those would come in pretty handy. And these here seem to feel a little bit more solid than those. And I'm not sure if this is a L wrench in here. I would like to think that it is. You know, that this is one solid wrench here makes an L. But, I mean, it could be 2 separate pieces. But and that's got a little swivel on it right there. But I hope that's a L-shaped wrench in there. And that should work pretty well there. I didn't put anything in this drawer here that I didn't already have in there. It's a socket that I'm not sure is why it's down there. It shouldn't be. I do know why that's down there too. Oh, well, I'll leave it there for now. Oh, let's see. These are the little trays here for rubber coated magnet on the back. Most everything went in this top drawer here. These were the Snap-on sockets I was telling you about. This is the impact sockets here. If you'll see how wallered out they are, especially like that one right there, it's almost completely round inside. If you look at the ones I haven't used, like that 9mm there, that's what they're supposed to look like. So you can kind of compare the 10mm to the 9mm, and then that's a 13mm. I used it a whole lot. It's almost rounded out. These are the Snap-on chrome deep sockets. You can see that one there is busted. And these are these racks, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this like this or not. I mean, it does semi work. I don't know if you can tell it says Snap-on or not. USA Snap-on. Anyway, but it doesn't work great. But I give like $4 a piece for those. So for right now, it'll be fine. I can come up with something else. These here I just kind of got stacked in here. This is all the stuff I just bought.
well, these are cobalt sockets right here that I already had. And this row is just some little knick-knack stuff that I already had as well. And this is all the little knick-knack stuff that I just bought from Harbor Freight here, along with this over here, and a set of adapters and stuff I really have nowhere to put yet. I've got to get some organization here. There's my extensions that I bought. I got to get this laid out a little bit better. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I know a lot of people put the foam in here and, you know, etch each socket, cut each socket into the foam. I'm not going to go to the trouble of doing all that because there's just like way too much stuff. But I think that about covers everything. I'm going to look and see if I can get some better socket rails somewhere. This here is just a standard rail that I think Snap-on sent, and it's okay, I guess, but when you use it a little bit, they get, your sockets fall off, and before you start using it, they're real stiff to get off. So maybe somebody makes a magnetic one that's actually good. I'm not sure. But anyway, thought I'd show you guys that. And let's see. I think that's pretty much everything. So anyway, if you guys hadn't ever been to Harbor Freight, you can stop in one of your Harbor Freight stores if you have one around. Check them out. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you next time.